When your mind finally settles and you're no longer disturbed, you might look around and realize that the decisions you made don't really suit you anymore. You've created a life based on your past disturbed state, and now that you're calm, it doesn't fit. This can lead to regret or a feeling of being stuck in a life that doesn't feel right. It's like waking up from a bad dream and realizing you acted on impulses that no longer make sense. So the principle is simple. Whenever your mind is disturbed, don't make important decisions. Instead, recognize that your mind is not clear and hold off on any life changes. Just like a pilot goes through a checklist before taking off, you should check in with yourself before making decisions. Ask, is my mind disturbed? If the answer is yes, then it's time to pause. This way, you avoid creating unnecessary complications in your life. When your mind calms down, you'll be in a much better position to make thoughtful, wise decisions. You need to understand that you have the ability to stop yourself from making bad decisions when your mind is disturbed. It's just like when someone gets drunk. You know you shouldn't make decisions when you're drunk because your thinking isn't clear. It's the same when your mind is upset. Those decisions aren't based on solid thinking, so they're likely to be bad choices. So, what do you do when you recognize that your mind is disturbed? First, if you can stop yourself from making any big decisions during that time, that's a huge step. It takes discipline to say, my mind is upset, and I'm not going to make important decisions right now. This is a powerful way to avoid making things worse. It's like taking away one more thing that could create more chaos in your mind. Instead of stressing over what to do, you're giving yourself a break from trying to fix everything in that moment. When your mind is disturbed, it often keeps spinning, trying to figure out what to do. It might say, maybe I should leave this job, or maybe I should move to a new place. The more it thinks about it, the more disturbed it gets, and the cycle continues. This is where discipline comes in. I'm not talking about sitting down to meditate. I'm talking about the discipline of being aware of your own mind. You need to be conscious and alert enough to say, wait, my mind is upset right now, and that's okay, but I'm not going to act on it. When you realize your mind is disturbed, you're taking a big step by not letting it control your actions. You're saying, okay, today is just one of those days where my mind isn't in a good place. It's like having a bad hair day, except it's a bad mind day. This might seem like a small thing, but it's actually really important because you're choosing not to follow your mind's disturbed state. You're taking a step back from it, and that's powerful.